How did Donald Trump get in the White House?
Are we doing this again?
Actually, rapper Talib Kweli is. We got him at LAX, and Talib, look, he's always a very outspoken guy, but we asked him about Donald Trump's first 100 days, what he thought. He gave us not only a report card on Donald Trump, but he gave us his theory on how he even ended up in the White House. It has something to do with revenge for President Obama.
How do you think this administration has affected Obama's legacy?
I think it's made people understand the bar is set way lower for white people. Trump could be mediocre, he could even be a failure. Obama had to work so much more harder than everybody else. He has so many more obstacles in front of him than Donald Trump had. And he still was called a monkey. He was still called a liar to his face by our congressman. Donald Trump lies every day. Ain't nobody calling him a liar to his face.
So there's obviously a racial divide there.
Oh, that's the whole reason Donald Trump's president. Is America paying his back for the president?
Here's what I don't get about this.
I disagree with him on the people not saying that.
I disagree with a lot.
And it went on much longer.
My recollection of the election was that there were two white people running for president. So they had a choice of white people.
Yeah, but the only difference is that one white person in the election seemed to weaponize identity politics and populism in order to get to where they were, and the other one seemed to represent a more inclusive platform. And I think even the most staunch Trump supporters would have to agree with that assessment.
Well, look, there are so many elections where it seesaws, where a Republican wins, then a Democrat wins. If you look at our history, you know, it goes from Lyndon Johnson to Richard Nixon. It goes, you know, from Gerald Ford to Jimmy Carter, and then it goes to Ronald Reagan. So it seesaws back and forth all the time. Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican, Democrat, Republican, and now all of a sudden it's racial.
Well, it was.
Who made it racial?
The Trump administration, the Trump campaign made it racial.
I agree that there was a racist element that came out in this election, but it went beyond that too. It wasn't all racist.
They were called out.
It was.
I know, but Harvey, the call to action from sort of the group that got power and, quite frankly, was validated by everything that the Trump had, was us against them. It was a rollback to a time when the average American, which doesn't, I guess, include black people and gays and everyone else.
And look, I gave a speech yesterday in Vegas, and you know, and I do want to get into this because this is kind of like, you know, everybody's saying, you know, Donald Trump is against everything that I stand for and all of this. And by the way, I disagree with a lot of his positions. I do, but at the same time, it's like it's gotten to the point where, you know, everybody wants to just boycott this guy, and I think it's stupid. Because when you look at it, the guy has changed his opinion 5 times in the last 3 weeks on fundamental issues. And that means he is capable of changing his mind. And it's almost like everybody wants to put a wall up. Don't deal with Donald Trump for the next 4 years.
There's only one person that wants to put a wall up.
There's only one person who's building
guess
walls.
what? You're wrong. And there are a lot of people who want to put a wall up and say, don't go visit him. And
not physical walls. There's only one person who's doing that.
When Kanye West visited him, he's trash. Steve Harvey visited him,
hold on.
I think what you've seen with Donald Trump is there's a difference if we disagree on policy issues, right? If we disagree on issues fiscally, if we disagree on the defense, if we disagree on this and that, whatever. But when someone seems to be marginalizing your very existence, when somebody seems to be taking away your rights as a human and as an American, it gets a little bit difficult to go in there and think that you're going to be able to change their mind.
But why not try? He changed his mind on several important
things. Because disagreeing with someone is different than disrespecting someone.
Right. It's not
you can
the same
disagree
thing.
with someone, but then if you disrespect their advance or their existence, then that's different. Why am I going to?
There were probably people who didn't like Obama, but went in and got in the game.
Obama wasn't disrespecting their existence.
Then you want an example? NATO. That's a big deal. And he changed his opinion on NATO.
You just pivoted. Hold on. When did Obama disrespect someone who then came to him?
But you're saying disrespect. But look, it's the way you view it, Charles. I don't think he did. But there are people in this country.
You really don't?
I don't. I don't. Listen, I don't think Obama disrespected people. But
you mean Trump? I thought you meant Trump.
No, I meant Obama.
Right.
But I think there are people through their lens who believe he did, that they disrespected the rights of, you know, it's the way you view things.
That's fine.
Hey guys, it's Brittany Sierra in New York. One thing I do want for us to keep in mind is that President Trump ran on an entire platform of hate. He ran on this platform of inciting people to not like people that did not look, breathe, act, worship as they do. So we can't, you know, dismiss that because of the package in which the truth we just received from Talib wasn't the package that we would have preferred it in.
Okay. Make sure to subscribe to TMZ Live to keep up to date on the latest entertainment news.
And if you want to keep watching, click on one of these videos right now.